Holy Roman Reigns just dropped the mother of all pipe bombs. In an unhinged backstage interview, the tribal chief torched WWE and Triple H, exposing how they scammed him out of his rightful title rematch. With his manager by his side, Reigns declared war on the company, hinting at a shocking heel turn tonight. Is this the end of Roman's WWE career? Or is this a master plan to reclaim his throne? The locker room is in meltdown, and we've got exclusive details you won't believe. Smash subscribe, this story is on fire. Welcome to Star Gossip TV, where we drop truth bombs. Buckle up, because WWE just got nuked from orbit. Minutes ago, Roman Reigns, the face of WWE for 3+ years, stood backstage with his manager and buried Triple H and WWE management alive. In a fiery, unscripted rant, Reigns exposed how WWE lied to him, refusing to grant his contractual rematch after losing the undisputed title. But here's where it gets juicy. Reigns hinted at a vicious heel turn, vowing to destroy WWE from within unless he gets what's his. Is this a work? Or is Roman done with the company? We've got insider sources, leaked footage, and shocking predictions for tonight's Raw. Hit subscribe, this is war. The cameras rolled as Roman Reigns, dressed in a sleek black suit, eyes burning with fury, leaned into the mic and detonated a verbal nuke. Asterisk, let's keep it real. WWE scammed me, he hissed, flanked by his smirking manager. For 10 uninterrupted minutes, Reigns exposed the shady business behind his lost title rematch, claiming Triple H manipulated the system to keep him sidelined. Y'all thought you could silence the tribal chief? I built this company. Asterisk, the rant went viral instantly, with backstage crew reporting Vince McMahon's office erupted in panic. But the killer line? Tonight, the reckoning begins. Was this a shoot promo? Or a scripted masterstroke to reignite Reigns' most sinister heel persona? Sources confirm Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes were backstage, fuming, as Reigns' words ripped open old wounds about WWE's broken promises. Within seconds of Reigns' interview ending, WWE HQ imploded. Triple H stormed out of production meetings, while agents scrambled to rewrite tonight's script. Insiders reveal The Rock called Reigns immediately, fueling rumors of a Bloodline coup at WrestleMania 40. Meanwhile, Sami Zayn and Jey Uso were visibly shaken, whispering in corners about Reigns' betrayal. But the biggest shock. WWE Legal reportedly threatened to suspend Reigns until his manager dropped a nuclear clause in his contract guaranteeing no punishment for storyline shoots. Is this all a work? Or is Reigns legitimately risking his career? One producer admitted, this wasn't planned. Roman's pissed. With tonight's Raw hours away, the question isn't if Reigns will appear, but how many careers he'll end. Imagine this, Raw goes dark. The crowd chants, "We want Roman." Then, boom. "Acknowledge me," blares as Reigns storms the ring, snatches the announcer's mic, and crouches like a predator. You wanted truth? Here it is. He spits on the WWE logo, kicks over the commentary table, and demands Triple H come face him like a man. When Seth Rollins rushes out. Nasty chair shot. Cody Rhodes. Guillotine choke until he taps on air. This isn't just a heel turn, it's corporate rebellion. Reigns could declare himself the real CEO, form a new bloodline with Solo and Rock, and hijack Raw weekly. Or worse. Walk out with the Universal title, forcing WWE to fire him on live TV. The nuclear heat would make CM Punk's 2011 run look soft. This isn't just about tonight, it's about WrestleMania 40's main event. If Reigns goes full rebel, WWE might book him versus Triple H in a career versus authority match. Imagine, no DQ, Vince in Hunter's corner, The Rock in Roman's. The biggest real-life storyline since Austin vs. McMahon. But there's a twist: if Reigns loses, he's fired. If he wins, he owns Raw. Insiders say Dwayne is 100% in for this angle, wanting to blur reality like never before. Meanwhile, Cody Rhodes' story collapses as WWE pivots to corporate warfare. Could this save WWE's declining ratings? Or destroy locker room morale? Either way, Reigns holds all the power. So, will Roman Reigns burn WWE to the ground tonight? Or is this the greatest work of all time? Drop your predictions below. Will he smash Seth? Choke out Triple H? Or quit live on air? Subscribe now, because when Reigns steps in that ring tonight, we'll be live streaming the aftermath. 100k subs equals 24/7 coverage of this war. Oncoming fist fire. The camera didn't just catch a promo last night, it captured a career-defining moment. Roman Reigns, dressed in a razor-sharp black suit, arms crossed, eyes cold with fury, walked into frame with a presence that screamed war. The air felt heavy. This wasn't your typical WWE backstage fluff. This was the tribal chief unleashed. He didn't raise his voice. He didn't need to. Instead, he leaned into the mic, glared straight into the lens, and said words that WWE fans will be quoting for years: "Let's keep it real. WWE scammed me." The manager by his side grinned, almost feeding off the fire Roman was about to spread. What followed was a 10-minute pipe bomb that made CM Punk's infamous rant look like nursery rhymes. Roman accused Triple H of rigging the system, claiming his guaranteed contractual rematch after losing the undisputed title had been buried in paperwork and ignored. "You lied to me. You lied to them," he said, pointing straight into the camera as if addressing millions at home. "I carried this company for 3 years straight. I made stars. I filled arenas. And the second I drop my title, you treat me like I'm expendable. You think you can silence the tribal chief? Nah. I built this kingdom, and now I'll tear it down brick by brick." Within seconds, social media exploded. Fans clipped the rant and posted it across Twitter, Reddit, TikTok. Hashtags like #RomanPipeBomb and #FireTripleH were trending in under 20 minutes. Wrestling journalists reported that producers in guerrilla position were scrambling like ants, with one insider saying Vince McMahon's office literally shook when the rant hit air. And then came the killer line, the one that made every fan at home sit up, jaws dropped: "Tonight, the reckoning begins." Backstage whispers claimed Seth Rollins stormed out of his locker room, Cody Rhodes was spotted pacing in circles muttering, "Unbelievable," and Paul Heyman himself was left clutching his face in disbelief. This wasn't Roman the character, this was Roman the man, torching the company that made him a star. But here's the kicker, sources are split on whether this was a shoot or a masterwork storyline. Some claim Hunter and Reigns have been planning a corporate rebellion arc for months. Others swear this wasn't scripted at all, pointing to panicked agents and legal staff running around after the promo. Either way, fans smelled blood. And Roman Reigns had just made himself the most dangerous man in professional wrestling again.